fan games are infamous for using the Kaizo name. It was first credited to the modder, who made the incredibly challenging Kaizo Mario ROM hack, which was essentially the catalyst for the entire genre of ROM hacks that require near-perfect execution to win. Although, the game doesn't change the original Pokémon Emerald's basic plot or structure. Pretty much everything else has changed in this Kaizo edition. The AI has been modified to show no mercy at all. The wild Pokémon you encounter have all been strengthened to be a true threat. The gym leaders and trainers have all been given new teams. And even the designs of the gyms and dungeons have been changed to punish you. Did I also mention that you cannot use any items while fighting? The only fan game in this series that makes an attempt to take the game in a horror direction may be Pokémon Creepy Black. If you've never read the original tale, Pokémon Black is a creepypasta about a supposedly haunted Game Boy version of Pokémon Black that was released before the official Pokémon Black and White were even announced. In it, the player begins in an odd version of Pokémon Red, with a ghost Pokémon automatically added to their party. When the player encounters other Pokémon in battle, the opponents can't attack, and Ghost's only move is Curse. Once used, the other Pokémon is immediately killed. The ROM follows all the events and contains everything from that original story, so I won't give away any more of the story's spooky and unusual interactions in the game. Pokémon Creepy Black is evidence that a small sprite-based game can be frightful, despite what you might believe. The mystery surrounding the mythical Celebi Pokémon is at the center of Pokémon Clockwork, which is set in the brand new Rosari region. The main new mechanic is a full day and night cycle that can affect what Pokémon you can encounter, as the game's name may have hinted at. But that's not all of it. Without giving too much away, another important aspect of the 40 or more hour plot involves time travel, new battle modes, such as one Pokémon versus 2, or a kind of boss rush where you attempt to defeat 6 trainers, each with 6 Pokémon, in a row without being knocked out, are other things to look forward to. There are also brand new Pokémon, new moves, a full RPG quest system, new types of Pokeballs, and brand new Pokémon to look forward to. It's a fantastic, satisfying Pokémon game to get lost in. A unique scenario for Pokémon Dark Rising is that your character has a dream in which a Pokémon picks you to be their companion on a mission to save the planet rather than the other way around. You also discover that your friend in the core region had a dream that was remarkably similar to your own, which leads to a recurring experience of seeing a professor and obtaining your first Pokémon. The threat in this game begins with climate-related natural disasters and develops from there, integrating anime characters like Ash and the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh! Numerous gameplay changes are included, along with a respectable roster of 386 Pokémon to catch. An MMO has long been one of the games that Pokémon fans have asked for the most. Game Freak has indicated little interest in continuing the series in the MMORPG genre, despite the gameplay and structure of the series seeming to be a perfect fit for the genre. Free-to-play Pokémon game, Unova RPG Pokémon Online may be played directly in your browser, without the need for downloads. Although PokéMMO is still in the 2D style, it makes use of far more detailed sprites and some 3D features to add more dynamic exploration and cinematics. You can choose from a number of starting locations, including Kanto, Hone, Sinnoh, and Unova, but there is a whole story option to play through that makes you start off as just another trainer in the Pokémon universe. The story will go in the same way no matter where you begin. However, the Elite Four and the HM leaders will differ depending on where you are. The majority of the Pokémon on the Pokémon roster, which now numbers slightly under 700, are from the 1st through 5th generations. In an MMO version of Pokémon, progression functions how you would expect it to. By engaging in battles, you can level up your team and earn XP. But you also have a level cap that must be reached before you can defeat the next gym leader and obtain their badge. You can engage in brand new hordes, find goods, berries, and other stuff, fight other players, and breed your Pokémon. These are teams of 3 to 5 wild Pokémon that you must battle simultaneously. This is fantastic for farming XP and for speeding the process of finding shiny Pokémon. Updates and changelogs are issued nearly every month by the game's developers and active community. PokéMMO may be the greatest alternative if Game Freak never decides to create an MMO on their own.